Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever study vlog that I'll be sharing with you guys, and welcome. I hope you enjoy it and I hope it adds value to you and you get to share in my journey. So yeah, let's begin. Maybe let's have a brief intro as to why I started the study vlog, right? So I started my study vlog as a way for me to have a journey that I can look back to and always reflect on, and also to share with other people what the actual daily basis of being an actuarial student, what it actually looks like, because so often we glamorize their achievements and the highlights, but we don't really get to see or get to show what the behind the scenes looks like and is like on a daily basis. So I just wanted to share that journey, and also because there's a lot to life. There's a lot to my life than just being an actuarial student. I also work full-time. I'm also a mom of 2, and I also bake. So just sharing with you guys just how I navigate all of that into my life. And I don't have it all figured out, but this is me doing the best that I can and showing up as best as I can. And I think it's only great to share with other people what it looks like, because I know that I'm not alone in this journey, and a lot of you have familiar journeys and even more interesting journeys, and I'm willing to always hear about it. So please do share your stories, and I hope this means something to you like it does to me. Just some housekeeping before we proceed. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Please like and share this video with your friends. Share it on your social media platforms. Also remember to follow me on my social media platforms. I have linked all the links below. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. You can also follow my personal accounts. You can also follow my baking account. Everything is linked below. So for today, I had like a really hectic work day, and when I say hectic, I mean late night hours and just chasing deadlines. So I was already high on caffeine and decided to just ride out my caffeine wave and study, because I was just also unable to fall asleep. So for this study session, I did things a little bit differently. So usually what I do is I'd usually do a past paper or go through questions, attempt them on like exam time and time myself, because that's also really important. So for this session, I decided to just go back to some of the questions that I found a bit challenging and just hash out those concepts and the content of those questions, just to make sure that I have like a firm understanding of the concepts, so that I don't have the same or similar challenges in similar questions in other papers, because I do a lot of papers for this particular exam. I'm focusing a lot on doing the past papers, so I just wanted to make sure that I get everything I need to get out of these papers, and not just testing myself without actually building on my knowledge. Back from a little bit of a break, just grabbed a little bit of an apple. So let's get back to it. So that's what I wanted to do for that, and it really helped. It was really useful. I think by the end of the session, I had like already seen where I make mistakes and what mistakes to avoid, and also going through some variations of the questions from different papers, just to see in what kind of different ways like can the question change, or how can the scenario be different, and if the scenario is different, what approach should you take? And I think that is really just what doing past papers is really about, because you just get to be exposed to the different scenarios and how you would need to answer considering the different scenarios. So I was just doing that in particular, and it was just very helpful, and I think it also just helps build my confidence, because confidence in yourself and your knowledge is really key when you are answering your questions or your papers, because you need to trust your intuition as well, and knowing that you're taking the right approach, and things like that, because the most part of answering the question is in the first line. In case you're wondering what I'm listening to, well, even if you're not wondering, I'm still gonna tell you. I've been really into the new Alicia Keys album, and also Liam Lehavis's new album. I wouldn't even say they're new anymore. Let's just call it their latest albums, because wow. But yeah, they have really, really stayed so relevant for me. And I just love listening to music that keeps me calm and that just gets me in my flow and in my element. But yeah, if I were not listening to anything, I'd probably be really agitated or distracted, or just really, really sleepy because that's just how I keep my energy up. Obviously, I mean, caffeine is a big factor, but we don't want to admit that. But yeah, I just really love it. Do you listen to any music when you study? What music do you listen to? If you don't listen to music, what's wrong with you? Sorry. But if you don't listen to music, I guess tell us why. And do you think that is linked to your personality type? I'm just asking, do you think that has any link to your personality type? But yeah, I think that is really just one of the things that I prefer doing to keep myself calm. And I think another thing that keeps me calm and focused is having everything that I need in one place. I mean, I didn't even drink much of that water, but just having it there so that I don't feel like I have to stand up or don't make an excuse to stand up is really just minimizing distractions. Okay, and trying to ensure that I get to the end of my study session. Yeah, what other tips and rules do you have, I guess, if you do have rules? And are you into formal or informal kind of studying arrangements? I know that for me, I need a bit of both, because formal all the time doesn't always work. So sometimes I go all informal, and it really helps, and it really turns out to be really productive. Remember to follow my Instagram, because I randomly share some pictures, so you might get to see some snaps of my not so formal study sessions on Instagram at Actuary in the Baking on Instagram. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and share the video. And don't forget to switch on the notifications so that you can get notified when I upload the next video. Cheers, and see you next time.